Hello, everyone. It's me, Dr. Hassaan Tohid, live, and we have a wonderful session today. And let me just invite everyone. I want to make sure everyone is here, and just give me a couple of minutes so that we make sure that everyone is here. And let's do it. Okay. And now people will join us. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. And feel free to ask any questions because today is the live question answer session, the monthly session, and we used to have it on weekly basis, and that's what I'm trying to arrange my time in a way that I can do that again, weekly basis. Sometimes if I'm not available, I'll skip, but I'll let you know. But I'll try my best to do as many sessions as possible so that you guys can learn. And please do comment so I know you are here. I can see people are live. Please do comment. And be ready with your questions, and especially the new admissions, new students. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me? Okay, very good. I can see you guys are here. And be patient with me. I want to make sure everyone has the link. Okay, yes, I can see the messages now. Okay, you guys are here. You can hear me clearly, and you guys can see me as well. This is a new setting. I don't do this background, but I like it. It's too bright. Better than I expected. Okay, and be ready with your questions, and all the new admissions. Welcome to the CIBNP training. Welcome to your hands-on research writing and publishing training. And this is going to be an amazing experience. This is going to be one of the best experiences that you can ever have. I'll explain what we have given in this course and why this is going to be an exceptional course that you will probably not find anywhere. So let's talk about this. So everyone, please make sure you have a piece of paper and a pen, maybe a journal. I keep journals with me all the time. So I want everyone to learn this. These are some life skills I always mention. I mention these important things that we cannot live without a daily planner. And you should have your daily planner for your research training. You should always have it. Otherwise, you cannot remain organized and your mind will be confused. And until you use it, you cannot actually understand how important it is and what is the power of this. Your productivity increases like 10 times. Seriously, 10 times. My whole life changed when I started using journals and these notebooks. And anytime I see a lecture or I listen to something, I take notes, and my notes have become extremely valuable. So this is what I expect everyone in this training program, that when you take your live classes, make sure you are taking notes. One of the wisest comments I heard was, never trust your memory. Never trust your memory. This is very important for all of you to understand, that never trust your memory. I know there are some teachers who say that don't take notes when I'm teaching. No, I'm not that kind of person. I always encourage you to listen to me, take notes, and you will have the recordings available, and watch it again, watch it again, watch it again, absorb it until you learn everything. Okay, so we are all set. So let me welcome all of you with names. Okay, so let me welcome you all with names. So who is here? Just last second. Okay, just last group is left. Okay. Okay, so we have Zarna. And who is Katomoto? Please do tell me your name. Akhil, how are you, Akhil? I'm waiting for your paper to finish, and I know you are moving in the right direction. And we spoke the other day about this, so this is very good. And hi, Simranjeet, how are you? Thank you for typing. And Esra, thanks a lot. Okay, very good. So everyone is here, and keep your questions ready. And let me first welcome all the new admissions. Okay, Rabia. Rabia is Kato Mato. Okay. Ahad, thank you. Okay. So guys, let's talk about a few things. First of all, new admissions. All the new admission, I welcome you all. And regarding your training, your live classes will begin this weekend. So just stay patient, be patient with us, and you will be introduced with your mentor. And hi, Khushbu, how are you? Thank you. So be patient with us. Your live classes will begin this weekend, like other groups have already started. And what all of you need to do, please take this thing very seriously. Write it down. You will have live classes with your mentor on Zoom. You will have live sessions with me. You will have, and my sessions will be the YouTube link so that all of you can type. We'll speak like this, all different modes. So your live classes with your mentor will be on Zoom. My sessions will be the YouTube link, and you will have the Zoom session with your classmates, the student discussion session. That is a very important session. Remember, guys, if you do not record your live student discussion session, you are putting your paper in doubt. Somebody can raise question that what is the proof that you really contributed in your classmates papers? That video will serve as an evidence. So I want to make sure that everyone has the recording. So it is a responsibility of all the group members that while taking your student discussion session, remind the student group in charge, the group in charge, to make sure that the session is recorded. It's extremely important. It will protect you all from any false accusation. That's number one. Secondly, you will have statistics session as well. Yes, we are launching that for you. You will have statistics session. I want to make sure that at least you understand the basics statistics that is needed for research during this program. And you will have session of statistics once every 2 weeks. And we will cover everything that is needed for research. Basic concepts of research. And those will be Zoom sessions. So now I'll repeat again. You have my live sessions, live question answer session. I'll try to do that every week. I will try. I cannot promise, because I have so many responsibilities, guys. I really apologize. I cannot do that every week consistently. I used to do that, but since CIBNP has changed everything, and we have also have more responsibilities, so I don't have time to do that every week, but I'll try my best. So my live sessions, Zoom sessions with your mentor, Zoom sessions with the students, the student discussion sessions, and all of these sessions will be recorded so you can watch it again and again and learn again and again, especially your mentor's classes and my sessions. Watch them again and again. And what else? Your statistics classes will be on Zoom. One class every 14 days. And by the time you graduate from the program, you will have a firm grasp and grip on statistics, so that if you ever need to use statistics in your paper, you will be able to do that. Okay, so these are the sessions that you will have. And we will have occasional career coaching sessions as well with me. Interview preparation, how to be successful, how to perform in the job interview, residency interviews, and how to be successful in your career, the CV writing, the personal statement, all of those things will be covered in this training as well. And this is a gift from us, free gift from us. And guys, let me tell you one thing. A new book by Springer Publisher came last year, International Medical Graduates in the US. And so many experts from different parts of the world, including residency directors, they wrote chapters in that book. And who is the editor of the book? Senior editor? I am. I am the senior editor of the book. That's my book. International Medical Graduates in the United States, the Challenges and Solutions. And I am the senior editor with Dr. Howard Maybach, extremely well-known professor from the University of California, San Francisco. So we are the editors, and then every chapter is written by different professors. That book is extremely powerful, extremely useful for residency applicants. So guys, I know how match is done. I know how you should pursue your match application. I know how you can be successful in this country. I have a book behind backing up as an evidence that I know. So nobody probably will be able to tell you those things that I will be able to tell you. And I am adding that component in this training free of cost. We're not charging you anything for that. If you are a Be a Published Author student, you will learn all these things: the CV writing, the personal statement, residency interview, how to approach the math season, how to select a residency program, all those things. You will learn all these things as an added advantage of this course. And we have given you some courses. Okay, we have given you some courses on the app. So yes, we do have an app, and you can watch the courses on the app. So I'll talk about this now. So you have live classes, you understand that, right? Secondly, please write it down. You have recorded videos. How do you approach the recorded videos? On the cell phone, you download the app. This is the app, Kajabi. Hold on, let me open it again. Okay, yeah. This is the Kajabi app. Once you open it, you will see we have given you some courses as a gift. All of these are certificate courses, and we charge for these courses, but I am giving you these courses absolutely free of cost. All of you are getting so many courses absolutely free of cost with this training. The reason, let me tell you why I'm doing this. The reason is I know that the bigger your CV, the more interview calls you get. The bigger your CV, the more success you will have in your career. The bigger your CV, the better job you will get. The bigger the CV, the more money you will make. The bigger the CV, more success you will enjoy in your life. So with this research training, CIBNP, Be a Published Author program, you are not just getting the Be a Published Author certificate. You are getting the certificate courses that you have as recorded courses on the app. So my question to all of you is, does everyone have the app? Everyone has downloaded the app, and does everyone have the courses, the gift courses from us? And you can keep them. We are not taking them away until you finish it. Even after that. Why not yet? Just go on the cell phone, on your cell phone, search. Where do we, App Store, right? If you have Apple, you will have the App Store. Go on the App Store and then download this app. Hold on. Download this app. This is the app, Kajabi app, and we have given you some courses. So you have Be a Published Author program as the main course. And please be vigilant with the email communication that you will receive from us, a welcome email. Did everyone receive the welcome email? You receive your membership card? Everyone received their membership cards as well? You will also receive your membership cards. Make sure you check your junk mail if you have not. Has everyone received the... Check your junk mail, or send your email address to me right now on WhatsApp, because membership card is extremely important. I want to make sure everyone has the membership card. No, you don't search CIBNP, you search Kajabi, Kajabi, Kajabi. You search the word Kajabi and download the app. Once you download the app, guys, see how organized this training is. So many things. You have the app, you have the live Zoom sessions, you have the live YouTube sessions, you have the facility to communicate with us on WhatsApp, on phone calls, and you also will remain in touch with us all the time. So these are the parts, these are the things that everyone needs to understand. Yes, search the word Kajabi app, download it. Once you have that app, send me your email address if you still don't have the courses. You will get Be a Published Author program, whatever you purchased, tier 1, 2, or 3, or you got the 2-month, or you got the you will have the icon of Be a Published Author program. Click on it, and then you will have the videos. 170 plus videos. Humongous amount of videos have been given to you. I would recommend, if you have time, finish all those videos. Because the more you watch the videos, the more you learn. And I have given all of my years of experience that I have acquired over these years in my research career, working with the greatest professors and scientists around the world. I have given you everything. Those videos will save years of your time, I would say it will easily save 20 years of your life if you watch those videos. Okay, and remember, so Be a Published Author program, 170 plus videos. But if you are in a hurry, you don't have time to watch those videos, you have the option to fast forward it. Watch it on fast forward, because that's the app. So you can do the fast forward. Watch those videos besides your live classes. So don't miss the live classes. Don't miss the videos on the app, and especially video from 150 to 172. Those 22, 23 videos from 150 and onwards, those are extremely powerful videos. So the question came up, odds ratio and risk ratio. You will learn all this during the statistics class. I don't want to change the focus today. We will cover all this in the statistics class. Okay? Now, coming to the short courses, make sure after you complete your Be a Published Author program, you complete your paper, you complete the videos on the app of Be a Published Author program. Also, utilize the lecture notes, ebooks, and exercise book. Where do you find it? That's the question, right? Many people ask this question. So let me teach you how to operate. So you see the app. Everyone has the app on the cell phone like this. And you scroll down, you will see more courses that we have given to you. All of these are certificate courses. Finish them after the course finishes and add more certificates on your CV. Okay, these are the gift courses from us. I want you guys to have a bigger CV. Remember, apply for the match, for fellowship with full force, full power. When you have all these certificates added to your CV and your CV looks humongous. Okay, now coming to the most important part of the app. You see this Be a Published Author program? Everyone can see that on their app, right? Mike, if you don't have the app, please send me the text message with your email address. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. You still haven't started your classes, so don't worry about it. Now I clicked on Be a Published Author program. Now what do I see? How to study and the lessons. Now how to study, there is an arrow here, right? Many people say, oh, I cannot find anything here. Oh, I cannot find the lessons. I cannot find the lecture notes, because you are not clicking here, right? Once you click here, what do you see? How to study for this course, a video where you will see me introducing the program and the course notes. You click here and you have all sorts of notes, how to the step-by-step Endnote software, Mendeley, how to write the introduction section, method section, results, discussion, everything. And you also have some ebooks, and you also have what? The exercise book. That's very powerful. If you have time, finish the exercise book. We used to have it as a mandatory requirement, but we don't have it anymore. as a mandatory requirement. If it's an optional requirement, if you want to finish it, do it. If you don't have time, just do one exercise from each section, so you will have 10 exercises done. But some of our students told us that one of the most powerful tools of this training was the exercise book. Okay, so download all of these things and use that on your computer. And look at this, the curriculum. Everyone has the curriculum. Watch the curriculum so you know what exactly to expect each week. And I'm back. Hold on. So I'm back to the lessons now. Let's click on lessons. Once I click on the arrow, now all the videos from introduction, what is research, types of research, all the basic concepts and the advanced concepts, gradually the intensity and the level of the topics, difficulty level will go up. As you keep watching the videos, the level of difficulty will go up. And the real, my best videos that I would say start from 150 to 173, or the last one. And now one more thing. Make sure you watch video number 28, 29, the lesson 28, 29, and 136, 137, 142, 143, 144. These are topic selection videos. I have incorporated everything about topic selection in those videos. Absolutely. The question is, will we be given certificates after completion of other? Absolutely. These are gift courses from us. Download the certificate, hang it on your wall, print it, hang it on your wall, and mention it on your CV. Remember when I spoke with some of you on the phone before you joined, I told you guys, some of you, that I like to give surprises. I don't want to mention everything that you will get in this training. You have no idea what you're getting into. You have no idea what you're getting into. So many gifts and free certificate courses for our students, and the coaching, life coaching, career coaching, everything is included, guys. This is a life-changing experience, I'm telling you. You're going to love this training. So could you please repeat which videos? Okay, lesson number 28, lesson number 29, topic selection, lesson number 136, lesson number 137, very good, Zarna. 142, 143, 144. Very good. All of these are topic selection videos. And 136 and 137, 136 and 137 are for traditional review data collection. If you want to write a traditional review rather than systematic review, watch my videos, how to collect data for traditional review, and do it. Now, who is feeling pumped up? Who is feeling motivated after listening to all this? All these features that you didn't know before. Do you guys like it? Okay, very good, very good. So guys, remember, organize it. Organize the schedule, because I don't want you to get burnout with so many things. Thank you, Zana. Thank you. I want all of you. Thank you, Vijay Lakshmi. Thank you. So what I want you to do is organize. Remember how to study for how to write your research paper. That's what we're talking about today. Remember, you need to have a desk like this with this erect position and a chair. Any kind of chair will work. You need to have computer, laptop or computer, whatever you have. If it's a desktop, it's fine, as long as you have an erect position sitting in front of your computer. That's number one. The position, body position to write research article is extremely important, because if you sit on a couch or a sofa, if you sit on your bed, you will sleep. Remember, the body in motion tends to remain in motion. So you need to, an active body means active mind. So you need to have active body. Mind and body are connected. Many people say, oh, whenever I try to study, I sleep. Because you're studying on a couch. Oh, whenever I try to study, I sleep. Because you're studying on the bed. Sit on this chair and a desk. Your body needs to be in an active position so that you can stand up anytime. That kind of active position. You don't want to be in a very comfortable position. And just set a 2-hour timeline. That's it. Set up an alarm that these 2 hours I will dedicate to my paper. I will dedicate to my paper and I will not do anything else. No text messages, no phone calls, no distraction. So set a time that every day from 12 to 2, 1 to 3, 11 to 1, whatever 2-hour set you can find. If you can find it, you will notice that you just need to sit like 3 times in a week like this. If you're writing a systematic review with full focus, and you, now your question has distracted me. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, let me finish this and I'll get back to you. So what I was saying, that when you are studying, if you're writing a systematic review, you just need to sit 3 times or maximum 4 times a week like this, and you will be able to do that if you have full focus. But if you're writing a traditional review, you may have to just sit only once a week for 2-3 hours, or twice a week, 2-hour session. It's more than enough. Your absolute focus is the most important thing. And when you are enjoying what you're doing, you will notice that you are working more and more on your paper and you don't want to move. That's why I always ask you to find a topic that you're passionate about. If you find a topic that you are crazy about, you will see you will be working like 6-7 hours and you will still enjoy and you will love it. And you will say, where did your time fly? I just sat for 2 hours, but I gave 6 hours and I'm still fresh, energetic. Wow, and I want to do more. This energy comes from doing what we are passionate about. Majority of the world does not understand the passion, the power of passion. Only few do, and who do, they enjoy. They are the most successful people. Like, for example, me, I love teaching. I love counseling, teaching, coaching. I love all these things. That's why you will see me at my best during teaching. You will see my best level personality when I am teaching. I enjoy my life. If I'm sleepy before the class, when the class begins, I get all pumped up and energetic, and my level of motivation goes up, and that energy keeps me going till midnight. My whole day becomes a heaven when I have a live session, or I teach somebody something. Maybe it's live, or if it's not live, if I teach somebody, my energy level goes up. If I write something related to my specialty, I feel energetic, and that energy is in my body for next 12 to 15 hours. That's the secret. That's why successful people work harder than others, because we cannot get tired. When the thing is, guys, you cannot get tired of loving something. You cannot get tired of loving. I hope you understand this point, that love makes you energetic. You cannot get tired. That's why it's very important to select a topic of the specialty of your passion. Don't select a topic because you just became a doctor, so you say, okay, I will select cardiology, and you don't love cardiology. No, select cardiology if you love cardiology. If you don't love cardiology, select nephrology. That's why you have so many systems. There's something you will love to study. Okay, so we'll talk about this. But remember, sitting position is the most important thing. Setting an alarm is very important. Setting the daily schedule timeline is very important. And you need quiet environment where nobody can bother you. You don't have any other person around. If you don't have quiet family, if you have so many people in your family, what do? You shut the door of the room and you enjoy alone. No noise should come inside. If there is noise, have a fan, turn it on at the door, get a pedestal fan, turn it on at its maximum so that it can muffle the noise that is coming from outside to the inside. If you have the fan running, you cannot hear what is going outside. That's how you can avoid the noisy family. Secondly, what else you can do? Use earplugs. They are very powerful. And say 1, 2, 3, I'm ready, full focused. Start. If you don't do that, you will not be able to finish your paper, guys. You need quiet time, silence, peace. You need quiet time. Before COVID, I used to tell the students to go to a library. Many students use that approach. But now it's COVID, so I would say don't go to library, sit at home, find quiet time, use earplugs. Earplugs, you can find it at any pharmacy, any medical store. And give me a second, guys. My tea is ready, okay? Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So you understand the point what I'm saying? This is extremely important for everyone to understand that if you cannot sit alone, you cannot find alone time, you cannot find time where you can spend at least 2 hours uninterrupted, where no noise, no human being can bother you, no cell phone messages can bother you, you cannot complete your paper. You need absolute focus. You need absolute focus. Please try to understand this. 100% focus. And now, how do you attain 100% focus for your research paper? This is very important. How do you attain? Anyone from India? Any of my students from India? There is an Indian legend. There's an Indian story. Okay, very good. So there is an Indian story about focus. And that is one of the best stories I could ever find about focus. So the story is that there was a master and he had 4 students. And I'll explain how this will help you in finishing your paper. And it will help you in your USMLEs. It will help you in all aspects of your life. If you understand this philosophy of the man named Arjun. We are talking about that. So my Indian students know Arjun, right? Okay, very good. So let's talk about the focus story. And this is, I think this should be taught to every part of the world, every school, every university. All the students should learn this lesson. What is the lesson? That this student, this teacher had 4 students, and he had a wooden bird. He placed a wooden bird on the top of the branch of the tree that he had in his front yard or whatever it was. Okay, so there was a tree, and the tree had a branch. He put a wooden bird on the branch of that tree, and he invited each of his students one by one. So he invited each of his students one by one. So he invited the first student. He said, the goal is to hit the bird's eye. So he said, take the position and tell me when you're ready. The student said, I'm ready. He said, okay, so now you are going to hit this arrow into the bird's eye. So tell me, what do you see? What do you see right now? So he said, yes, sir, I can see everything. I can see the tree. I can see the sky. I can see the clouds. I can see the bird. I can see everything. Everything is so clear. The master said, get lost. Now he doesn't know what happened. So master calls the second student. He said, okay, are you ready? He said, yes. So take the position. What do you see? He said, I see everything. I see the sky. I can see this. I can see that. I can see this. The master said, get lost. He calls the third one. The third one says the same thing. The master says, get lost. And now he calls the fourth student. His name was Arjun. And he said, Arjun, what do you see? Arjun says, I can see the bird's eye. He aimed it and hit directly into the bird's eye. What is the lesson? The lesson is, if you can see anything else besides your goal, you cannot achieve it. If you have anything else in your mind besides your target, you will not be able to achieve your goal. You will not be able to achieve success. So if your goal is to finish your research article and you're thinking about movies, you're thinking about friends, you're thinking about family issues, you're thinking about news, you're thinking about sports, you cannot achieve your goal. Same thing. Some people score very high in the USMLE, some people score very low. The difference is the focus. If you just think of one thing, single-mindedness, nothing else but that goal, no power on earth can stop you from achieving that goal. So if you have your research article as your goal, you have joined this training program, how on earth can you think and spend time in doing other things? First of all, you haven't achieved your success, you haven't achieved your career goals. Where do you guys find time for wasting? How do you guys find the time to waste? Guys, I can say that, okay, I have achieved most of my life goals, so I can enjoy my life, but I don't do that because I keep setting new goals. So I don't do that most often. I still enjoy my life, but not every day, not because I'm enjoying my daily goals and I'm enjoying my passion, that every day is a picnic to me. So that's a different story. But what I'm saying is that I deserve to enjoy because I have achieved my goals. Do you deserve right now to enjoy? No. Right now, you just need to enjoy your goal. Set a target, a goal with the philosophy in mind that no other thought should come to your mind except your paper. No other goal should come to your mind. Write it down. No other thought should come into my mind except my article. I need to think about my research topic, my research paper, my research publication. Keep thinking about it all day long. How will my paper look like? How big will be my paper? How beautiful my paper will be? How wonderful my paper will be? How powerful my paper will be? That's what I want from you guys. That's how success is done, guys. This is the science of success, I'm telling you. The problem is you don't think about your goals all the time. That's the only difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. If people ask me one secret of difference between successful people and unsuccessful people, successful people think about their goals all day long. No other thought. They're not thinking about friends. You just give time to your friends once a month, that's enough. And then you're back to your job. And here you have just two months of training. Some people have 6 months of training. Just give the best of your life in these 2 months and see the magic. And remember, some people ask me, what are my chances of finishing the paper? What are my chances that I will complete my paper? Guys, it is always dependent upon the level of responsibility. How responsible are you? How responsible are you in your life? If you have been irresponsible in your career, if you have been irresponsible in your life, and you know this, if you're irresponsible, your results have been telling you you are irresponsible. If you are irresponsible and you keep the same attitude, you will not be able to finish your paper. Remember, the level of your responsibility will tell if you will be a published author or not. If you are 100% responsible in your life and career, the chances of finishing your paper are 100%. No rocket science. Take absolute responsibility. Finish blaming. Remember, everything that you have in your life, you are responsible. Anything good that is happening in your life, you are responsible. Anything bad that is happening in your life, you are responsible. You will see self-made success stories like, oh, I became successful, I was this and this and this, and you will see self-made success stories. But why don't we see or hear self-made failure stories? Why? Did you ever think of that? We don't think of, we don't see, sorry, I'll repeat again. We don't see self-made failure stories. We only see self-made success stories. Why? Because the people who fail, they always blame somebody. That's why they are failures. That's how you recognize a failure. He will blame somebody. Why, under the same circumstances, some people become successful while some become unsuccessful? Because of the level of responsibility. Some people with the same training, they will produce wonderful paper. They will complete their paper with CIBNP training. They will publish their papers, they will produce outstanding paper, and they will write 10, 20, 50, 15, 25, 30, 35 papers. Some of students achieve 50, goal of 50. So some students achieve these kind of goals. Some can never even finish one paper. Why does that happen? It's because the one who has the publication, who became published author, he was 100% responsible. He took absolute responsibility of his paper. When I see your papers, when you send me your draft and I see your papers, I can tell how responsible are you. I can tell the level of responsibility by just looking at the paper. So be careful when you send me your paper. I will tell exactly how responsible you are in your life. We had high school students as well, and I've seen high school students, they produce better papers than our doctors. Young kids, 17-year-old kids, 18-year-old kids, producing way better papers than our graduate doctors, 25-year-old, 30-year-old, 35-year-old, 40-year-old. Why? Students are in touch with the learning, and they have learned, and they continuously remind themselves about the level of responsibility in school because of the habit of homework. You have lost that habit of homework, but have you lost the level of responsibility? No. Guys, if you don't succeed in your life, you're responsible. If you don't finish your paper, you are responsible. If you don't become a published author, you are responsible. So you have to take responsibility. Write it down. I am responsible for my paper. Write it down, everyone. I am responsible for my paper. I am responsible for my publication. Only then this training will help you. If you don't take responsibility, you will not be successful. Some people who are successful in this training, all the people who are successful, they say, okay, CIBNP training changed our life, CIBNP training, this and this and this. But those who did not complete their papers, or they dropped out in the middle, they will say, oh, CIBNP training was not good. Failure will always blame somebody. Failure will always blame somebody. If there was a defect in the training, guys, we have given you everything. We have not left anything. We have live classes. We have recorded classes. We have recordings available. We have my live question answer sessions. We have the app. You have videos on the app. You can fast forward. You can watch it on slow pace. You can rewatch it. You can do anything. You have lecture notes, ebooks, exercise book. We have not left anything. You continuously remain in touch with us on WhatsApp, on phone calls. There's nothing left. We have not left anything that could have been given. So we have given you everything in this program. Yet if you don't succeed in this program and you don't complete your paper, then who is responsible? You are responsible. So this is extremely important to understand, that we are responsible for our life. We are responsible for our success. Some people say, oh, my friend, he got 10 interview calls. I didn't get a single interview call. He was responsible. He made sure that he gets interviews. How? He improved his CV. He got publications. He worked hard on his papers. He kept writing more and more first author papers. This is very important. I'm coming to that part as well. First author paper, the power of first author paper. Don't rely on your classmates' papers and forget about your first author paper. Never, ever do that. The second author, third author, fourth author papers without a first author paper doesn't look good. Everyone knows how people usually get second, third, fourth author papers. You know this, right? I know this. We all know this. But the moment you have your first author paper, nobody can doubt your second author, third author, fourth author papers. Are common sense. So remember, all the students, this is very important. Listen to me. Everyone should write their first author papers. And in your group, if you see somebody is not showing up in the live student discussion sessions and he's now working on his paper, remove that person from your paper. You will not add the person who is now working on his paper in your paper. And if you have joined this training so that you can get publication through other people's papers, you are in the wrong training. Come back to me, I'll refund your fee and you can leave. If you have joined so that you can take advantage of other people's papers and don't work on your paper, you have joined the wrong training. If you are thinking that we will write your paper for you, you are in the wrong training. We want hands-on training. We want you to learn to write so that you acquire the skill and you become independent in paper writing and publishing. Remember, guys, skill is the most important thing. If you don't learn, you don't develop the skill, what is the use of the training? The moment you develop skill, the value, your career value changes. Absolutely. You secure your career because research writing is a skill that if you have it, you cannot remain jobless. Never. People say, oh, I struggle finding a job. Learn the skill of research writing until you match. See if you don't get a research position, paid position. One of my students, I spoke with him just today. He got 2 positions at the same time. 2 positions as a research coordinator or research fellow, something like that, postdoc, something. So he wanted to start his career as a researcher. So maybe you are a physician, you want to start a research career, teaching career, or you want to get residency. Either way, if you have publication, you get those positions. Publication is that powerful. But you cannot remain jobless, sitting home. So this is very important. So everyone is clear about the level of responsibility. Did you all write it down? I am responsible. Write it down on a big piece of paper like this, like a calendar, and write it down. I am responsible. So you can see that every day and remind yourself and remind the philosophy of Arjun that I'll focus one thought about my paper, nothing else. Single-mindedness. Single-mindedness. Think about your goals. Think about your success. Think about your paper all day long. How on earth you cannot complete your paper if you're thinking about your paper all day long? Be disciplined. Schedule your paper. Set an alarm. Nowadays, you have alarm set up in the iWatch or whatever you have, right? I don't use it, but I know students use it. So you set an alarm in iWatch. Hey, Siri, remind me of my paper writing schedule, 12 p.m. tomorrow. Every day. Then Siri will remind you. Paper writing time, and you have no excuse. Come and start working. And every day when you complete your 2 hours, reward yourself with a tea, with a coffee, with chocolate. Reward yourself. That's a success. Tiny successes every day for next 60 days. If you sit every day, 60 successes, you may never have achieved 60 successes in the last 10 years. So you count your daily successes and see how many successes you get. And when you develop a habit of getting small successes, success will become a habit and part of your life. Then people will say, how you keep getting successful? Because I get successful every day. I achieve something every day. So I have developed a habit of achieving things. So it's a defining moment of your career. If you complete your paper, your whole life will change. All the opportunities in my life that I got. Let me give you an example. All the opportunities I got in my life were because of my research papers. My first TED Talk, I got invited for my first TED Talk, because of what? Because of my research paper I wrote on mirror neurons. My TED Talk was on mirror neurons. The big opportunity of writing the book as an editor, International Medical Graduates, where I worked with the greatest professors around the world. And I was a senior editor of the book. And you get paid for the book. Many people, they pay the publisher to publish their books, but publisher pays me for the book. How did I get this opportunity? Because the publisher, somebody from the publisher, they saw my paper. One of my papers, they loved my paper. They contacted me. They said, we loved your paper. You wrote this paper about medical graduates. We would like you to write a book. We would like you to write a book on this topic. So I said, okay, that will be an edited book with different authors. We said, that's a great idea. That's how academic books are written. And we worked on that book starting 2018. And that book published last year, January. All of you must have seen it, right? The book is available everywhere. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, everywhere. And my 2 more books coming up this year. So the point I'm making here is not to impress you, but to impress upon you what publications will do to your career. Your whole life will change. One of our students, because of his publications, he got dermatology training in the UK. I mean, training program in the UK, and that too is dermatology, the greatest specialty, the toughest specialty to get into. Publications can change your whole life. Just write down my name on Google and write down International Medical Graduates book. So, and what other successes? I got a position as a neuroscientist. I got the title of consultant neuroscientist, and that too because I had a background in research publications, and that was from Japan. I got a position from Japan, and I became the course director of psychiatry for First Aid. You know the book First Aid? They have a question bank, USMLE RX. So I was the course director of their psychiatry section for their question bank. How did they find me? Because of my background in research publications. Publications changed everything in my life. Everything. So you guys have no idea how powerful publications are. They will change whole life. They will change your whole life. They will change your financial status. They will change the money you make. They will change your status. They will change your confidence level. They will change your self-esteem. They will change the way you behave, the way you dress, the way you talk, everything. Publications will change everything. Okay, thank you, Aksa. Thank you. Maybe check the price. Amazon versus Springer's own website. If they're saying, then you can buy it from anywhere. But do check the price. Okay, so that's the thing I'm talking about, guys. All of these opportunities I got because of my publications. My job, the dream job I got, my first dream job that I got. Before I was 100% focused on CIBNP. Now I'm 100% focused on CIBNP and my business aspect of my life. I got a job. That job was my dream job of counseling, and they hired me because of my publications. They said, so many publications. Wow, we have never seen a person with these many papers. Although I did not have those many papers. At that time, I had like 35, 40 papers probably. But they were like, they never even had an employee applied for the job with these many publications. And I knew they will hire me. But the only concern I had was that I was overqualified. They said, you're overqualified. I don't know. We don't think we can afford to pay you. I said, don't worry about it. I will accept any amount. I'm not here to work for money. Because, guys, I knew money was going to run after me one day. How did I know that? Because I knew the principles of success. That's a different story. Someday we'll talk about this in the career coaching and life coaching class. The divine principles, how you know that you are going to get success in your life, how you are so sure. Because when you're following certain laws, divine laws, you know it's going to happen. So that's the point I'm making, guys. My whole life changed because of my publication. Your whole life will change because of your publication. Your first author publication can change everything in your career. The way residency directors will look at you, the way they will look at your paper, the way they will look at your CV, the way they will perceive you, their whole concept about you will change. They will know they are talking to not anyone ordinary. They will know they're talking to somebody extraordinary. Text me right now. Text me and then we'll schedule. If you want to give me a call. Thank you, Walid. Thank you. Yes, I will speak with you. So everyone is clear about it. Everyone is clear about it. Everyone is determined to complete their papers. Everyone knows how to study. You need silence, you need quiet time, you need schedule. You need to sit in an erect position like this. You need a desk and a chair. And you have to take your life seriously. Life is not a joke. If you do that, you will become successful in this program. If you don't do that, you will not be able to successful. You will not be able to be successful in this program. Okay, now coming to the last part. I don't want you guys to stick here for so long. Now the next part is the topic selection. Guys, remember, select a topic that you're passionate about. Whatever you love the most, whatever you love the most, you should be in love with your topic that much that when you think about it, it gives you endorphins, it gives you happiness, it gives you pleasure, it gives you relaxation. It gives you a feeling of so much of excitement that you forget to sleep, you forget to eat, that kind of passion, that kind of topic I'm talking about. Any topic related to psychiatry, psychology, and neuro brain gives me this kind of craziness, this kind of excitement. I cannot get tired. That's why I produce more things than others. People will try to compete with you, but nobody will be able to compete with you because you are living the life of your passion. You cannot get tired. They will be tired in 3-4 hours and they'll say, oh, I'm tired and burn out, but you will not get tired. That's the difference. When you cannot get tired, you become a Superman. And how do you get this energy of not getting tired? By finding what you're passionate about. Have you ever gotten tired playing video games when you were kids? Did you ever get tired playing outside, playing whatever you loved the most? Sports, baseball, cricket, whatever you were playing outside. Did you ever get tired? No. Did you ever get tired of watching a movie that you love the most? Did you ever get tired of being in a concert if you love music and you are at a concert? Do you ever get tired? No, because you love it. But why do you get tired when you're working? Because you are not doing what you love the most. So remember, your passion should become your profession so you don't get tired. That's why your passion should become your research paper so that you don't get tired. You are selecting a wrong topic if it is giving you tiredness, if it is giving you stress, if it is giving you fear, confusion. That's not your topic. That's not your passion. You have selected a wrong topic. That's why it is very important to select what you're passionate about. Everyone is clear about it? Now, anyone has any questions? Now, let's keep these last 5 minutes for straightforward questions straight away. Any question about your paper, any question about your topic, any question, and give me ideas about what would you like to learn next week in my session. What topic? Introduction section, method, results, discussion, conclusion, topic selection, topic and research question, or abstract, how to publish. Please keep writing questions. Yes, once you complete your paper, you submit your paper to us, you can get a letter of recommendation and the certificate right away. But if you want to use a letter of recommendation at the ERAS application, then you will get that as well. But remember, you will get 2 LORs from us. Do you know that? 1 LOR will be given to you so that you can use at any job, and 1 LOR will be submitted. There will be a separate, customized, purely high quality LOR that will be submitted to your ERAS application. If you perform well, that's very important too. Don't think that if you are at CIBNP and you're not coming to classes, you will get a good LOR. No. There is no free lunch in life, guys. You have to earn everything. Okay, abstract writing. What else do you want to learn? The phases of systematic review, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, the stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Do you want to learn the inclusion exclusion criteria? What do you want me to cover? What do you want me to cover in the next session? Please do comment so that I know What do I do if I find very few articles on my topic, less than 30? You can still write a good systematic review of less than 30 articles, but you are actually finding less than 30 articles only in one database. Look at other databases. And you are finding only 30 papers because you haven't done the snowballing approach. You know the snowball approach? You know what is a snowball approach? Open each of these 30 articles and scroll down in their reference section. How can you just say that I have 30 papers? You will find 100 plus papers if you utilize the snowball approach. Open these 30 papers, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, paper 5, paper 6, paper 7, paper 8, paper 9, until paper 30, and get the full paper, scroll down in their reference section, and you will have more papers. Does it make sense? You will definitely exceed 30. Don't ever think you have 30 papers. Okay, now topic selection, the key to entire writing. Absolutely. Passion. Everything starts with passion. If you select a wrong topic, you will not be able to do that. I selected a topic as for my first research paper that was technology and medicine. I never finished it. Still didn't finish it because I never loved it. Okay, but I could not find one of my concepts in mesh. Even tried alternative words and change the concept or ignore it. You can just rely on two concepts and you can draw your search strategy. How will you judge on me, doctor, because I wasn't active? Yes, we will see everything. We'll see your paper. I'll talk to your mentor and we will have a discussion and we will see that. But why were you not active? Then we will not be able to issue you an LOR. Because remember, 6 out of 8 classes are mandatory to get the LOR and the certificate. Is systematic review more reputable than a literature review? Does it matter to residency programs? That's a complicated question. Let me explain. Systematic review is the highest quality of evidence, no question about it. It is way more valuable than any other study design. But what if your traditional review topic and value and the style of writing is way better than somebody's systematic review? So if you want to write a traditional review, a literature review, make sure you write it to the best of your ability, to the best of your capability, to the best you can. Then literature review, one of the best papers that I wrote in my life was a traditional review. That gave me international recognition was a traditional review. So it depends on the topic. It depends what exactly is your paper talking about. And it also depends on the residency directors. Some will prefer systematic review, but maybe somebody will like your traditional review. But one thing is for sure for a systematic review that everyone will be impressed with it. For traditional review, some will not be. But for systematic review, there's a unanimous agreement. But make sure that systematic review is written of the highest quality. Quality matters. If it's a traditional review, make sure it's the highest quality of work that you have produced with single-mindedness. And imagine that this is the last paper of your life. Consider it as the last opportunity to impress everyone. So if you write it with this passion, this dedication, your traditional review will be way powerful than many people's systematic review. Okay. Now, maybe include all the keywords we have for mesh. Sorry, guys. Allergy. May we not COVID. Must we include all the keywords we have for mesh? Or can we exclude some? What do you mean? You divide your research question into concepts first, right? Then you have mesh. And for each concept, you will have the keywords. Did you watch my video on mesh strategy? Okay, Zainab, if you attended the classes, then we will have everything. Don't worry about it. Okay, can I still write a systematic review on a topic if there is already a systematic review published about the same topic? If it was published before 2019, go ahead. 2020. Make sure that there is no systematic review published on the same topic in last 2 years. Before 2 years is okay. Before 2 years is okay. If it's written last year or 2020, then it will be tough for you. So always set a target in your mind that if an article was written under 24 months, I will not write it. If it was written beyond 24 months, before 24 months, then I'll write it. Because even, sometimes you can write an article on the same topic the next year too. Because there are so many scientists around the world, hundreds and thousands of scientists around the world, people write the same topic. So you can write the same topic, that's fine. And your paper can be a better version of that paper, like a car model, like 2020 Camry, Toyota Camry versus 2021 Toyota Camry. So your paper will be a 2022 version of that topic. So you can do that. But ideally, I would prefer to see that there is no publication on the same topic in last 2 years. I saw your recommendation in one of your videos that it's better for a beginner to start with a literature review. Absolutely. If you are not confident enough and you want to start with a traditional review, go ahead and write a traditional review right now, all of you. And once you have it completed, you have it published, now start working on a second paper. And you are the member, we will help you with your second paper too. And if you are in the 6-month training, write the first paper as traditional review, second as a systematic. Can you also use mesh strategy for a literature review? No, no need. Why would you put yourself in trouble? Just regular keywords. Okay, now the question, I found only 20 relative papers regarding my topic. Is it enough in order to consider them for a systematic review? The answer is again the same. Did you do the snowballing approach? Did you open these 20 papers and did you check their reference section? And there is a double snowballing approach too. There's no limit. Let me give you an example. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say this is paper 1, right? Okay, this is Psychology magazine. This is paper 1, let's say. And this is paper 2, right? So paper 1 will have open the full paper, introduction, method, results, discussion, conclusion, and then discussion, and then, conclusion, and then references, right? So references. You see the references section? See how many references this paper has? 50, 60, 70. You can find so many relevant papers in this reference section. Choose the best ones. Now come to the second paper. Go to the reference section again. Find how many reference sections does this paper have? 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Out of these 50, at least 20, 40, or 30 would be relevant. Now you have so many other papers. Now you go to this paper number 1 or paper 2 in the reference section, open it, and go to its references. And this can go on and repeat this like 3 times. It's impossible that you will only find 20 papers. Unless it's an extremely rare topic. How many papers for a good systematic review? Minimum 5 has been enough. But for our CIBNP students, 25. Minimum 25, maximum 100. I'll repeat again. So many people come up with this question. I don't want any confusion again. Minimum 25 papers, maximum 100 papers. Minimum 25 papers, maximum 100 papers should be in your references, should be included. And remember, the introduction section's references don't matter. They don't matter. They don't count. The real references are in your discussion. So you can have the separate references in your introduction just for the definition and the percentage, statistics. That doesn't count. The real references are all that you have in your discussion section. I did a search on Google Scholar with my keywords, but I got over 10,000 articles. This is a very common question. Listen to this, guys. How can we narrow down the results as they don't have many filters that we can use as compared to PubMed? So you know what I say? Just for Google Scholar, just rely on first 5 pages on Google. Or first 10 pages, just get the 100 articles. That's it. You don't have time. You have a limited time of 2 months. You have to complete your paper in 7 weeks. You don't have time. You don't have a whole year to search these 10,000 papers. So just rely on first 5 or 10 pages of Google Scholar. Does it make sense, guys? Does it finish your confusion now? Does anyone have any question before I leave? No one has any questions left? Can I leave now? I think everyone has asked whatever they wanted. Okay, guys, let's begin and make a schedule, plan on paper. Remember, think on paper. Think on paper for your topic selection. Think on paper. And for your topic, for your paper writing plan, write down your schedule. What days of the week you will work on your paper, and take it seriously and always write it down. See this statement every day. I am 100% responsible for my paper. I'm 1000% responsible. The greater the responsibility, the greater the chances of your publication. I have prognosis as one of my keywords, but there is very little on that with my topic. Should I remove it from the mass strategy? I will have to look at your research question, your concepts, and then your mass strategy, and then we will decide what to do. We can remove it if needed. You will get the information about your class timings just before the class. By Friday, we will give you all the details for all the new admissions. Right now, I need everyone to make sure you download the lecture notes, ebooks, exercise book from the app. Make sure you download the app. You have the course notes, you have the course videos, the recorded videos, and you are all set with your computer and Zoom. Do I need to purchase Endnote in order to add citations? If you want, you can. Otherwise, you can rely on the basic Endnote basic. That's free of cost. And we have the step-by-step guideline on how to use Endnote in the lecture, in the course notes, in the course notes section. Anyone has any question? Did you guys enjoy today's session? Did you guys like it? Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again, hopefully next week. And until then, best of luck. And you will have your statistics class next week, I guess. I will not be taking the statistics class. That's not my passion. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you then. See you next week. Possibly next week. I'll announce. I'll let you know. Okay. And if you have any question, you have my number. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, bye.